if I'm going to be in a relationship with somebody, if I've got an ex, it's just, I'd be like, once you handle all that.
And I'm giving her what she wants. That's what I'm saying. She cannot run away. If he don't want her, he's going to date other women. You're going to have more than me coming down there, because every woman, unless the woman just leaves, she got to realize if a man don't want you, he don't want you. You cannot run every woman he date away and keep his children away because he don't want you. She tried to use the children to keep him.
Welcome back to Family Court Drama. In today's episode, tensions run high as a woman seeks a temporary protection order against her boyfriend's child's mother. She claims the woman has been harassing her by calling her workplace and driving by her house, all because she supposedly can't get over her ex. The child's father backs up her claims, alleging that his ex frequently calls his job trying to get him fired, uses different numbers to harass him, and has even been physically abusive in the past. He also wants a TPO against her. On the other side, the defendant insists she hasn't been involved with the child's father for 7 years and has no interest in rekindling anything. She claims she didn't even know about the plaintiff until she was served with the court papers for the TPO. She argues that the father is using his new girlfriend to stir up drama and make her life difficult. Let's see how the judge decides to untangle this messy situation.
All right, you swear affirm testimony you're about to give is the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So, Ms. Jones, you're signed on 2 ways.
Yes, because my computer will cut out, but
okay.
I still need to take it off of my phone so I can show you the call log of her calling.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Barnett, what we're going to do is I want you to start from the most recent event and work backwards. All right?
Okay.
Hold on. Be specific. Let me give you a couple more ground rules, okay? So this is about stalking. So you've got to tell me what I want to hear about is stalking. So any stalking that you're alleging Miss Jones has done to you, that's what I want to hear about. Focus on that. Not what somebody else has done or anything like that. This is just with you and Miss Jones, period. Okay?
Okay. So I don't know if you're aware, this is my second time coming to court for her. The first time it wasn't granted because the judge told me that it would have to be physical. I don't understand what he meant about that, but now she have gotten very aggressive. She have went on my friend's social media posting things. She don't even know me, ma'am. Let's just put that out there. She knows nothing about me. All she knows that I'm dating her kid's father. She's been harassing me. She know where I work. She's calling my job. She threatened to come to my house. She didn't look. I don't know. She's gone on. I guess it's public information where she's going online, finding out where I live. She got a mug shot of me back last year when me and my ex-husband had an altercation and we both went to jail. And I had a simple aggravated assault charge and it was dismissed, and it was I was not prosecuted for it. And she found that in something to her kid's father. She called me black, ugly monkeys. I have all that. She have called me. I have proof of that as well. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't want it to get to the point where it goes to getting physical. So that's why I keep coming to you guys for help. I don't have nothing. Once again, I have nothing to do with her kid's father, not taking care of her daughters, none of that. I'm just dating him. And for some reason, she's coming for me. She don't even know me, but she does this with every female he dates. Every female he dates, she harasses them. She go find out information about them. She does that because she thinks that's going to make her kid's father break up with the female so she could go with him. I have looked at his phone. He'll be on here at 12:30 because he have a court date with her as well, from her calling his job and stalking him as well. But like you said, I'm on here for my case. That's a whole nother case. But I just want her to leave me alone. I feel threatened by her. She finds out stuff about me. She's trying to jeopardize my livelihood by calling my job, doing all types of stuff. And I have proof as well with long messages. She's sending me messages of her texting her supposedly guy she's dating now. What that have to do with me? I just feel like I don't know what to do at this point. I have been down there actually 4 times, asking you guys for help with her. Something is wrong with her. I don't know I don't know what she does this to females who tends to date her kid's father because he don't want to be with her. And I have looked on his phone where he showed me, look at her texting me. Oh, come have sex. He got proof. He'll be on in an hour and he have his own proof, but I got mine too. And I can share it.
There's evidence you want to show me, you need to share.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Yes. Can I also show the first live, me reaching out to her? I have my call log right here.
She talking to me first.
Ms. Jones, you can do yours after I hear from her, okay?
Yes, I have all proof. Okay. Years of proof.
Yeah, that's after you call me. Make sure you show
Go ahead. No, Ms. Barnett.
Make sure you show everything, sweetheart.
Don't talk.
Okay. I put it on there.
Wait, Ms. Barnett, about what date around when was this sent?
This was sent when she sent this, the week before last, or early last week or the week before last, like a day before. It was the day.
Ms. Jones, let me hear from her and then I'll hear from you, okay?
And as you could tell, Your Honor, her phone number is
So she sent you this.
Yes, she's sending me. I mean, this is not it. We would have to be on this phone. It would take maybe over 2 hours if you want to see everything she sent me. I just try to pick out certain things where she just sends me stuff about him and how he's doing stuff for her kids, and I mean how they was in the past and how he gonna mess over me, and sending me stuff of guys she didn't date, guys she dating, and I'm a gorilla, I'm a monkey, and all this.
Yep. All right.
And she's going to come to my job.
You have another something. I read that. Do you have anything else you want to show me?
Yeah. Hold on.
So you know this to be her phone number. Just a yes or no?
Yes, her number. Yes. I'm just trying to make sure because I had it on another phone. So I'm making sure that you have her number as well.
My number is 770.
Well, whose number is this? It's a 404 number.
And that's addressed to.
Hold on. I have it. Hold on. Can you give me a second? Because that's coming. I had to send this to this phone because that other phone I have, I couldn't do Zoom on it. So the phone that I was talking to her on, which is my other phone, that's where I got the information at right here. And I could take a picture and screenshot it where you
whose phone number is the 404 number?
That's my other number. That is my phone.
Go on. Show me the next one.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm just trying to screenshot this so you can see it this way. She sent me so much. She even sent me stuff of them texting each other. Enough is enough with this.
That I did.
Hold on. I'm trying to get back to the screen.
It's easier to see it. Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm trying to get back on here, so hold on, give me a second. Because I want them to see her number, so they won't think I'm just, I need them to see her number, which I have it right here. How do I?
All right, ma'am. Can you not figure it out?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back on the screen with you. I'm trying to take a picture of her number and all these.
I just want you to look at the screenshots you want to show me. Let's do one thing at a time.
Okay. I'm trying to see how to take a picture of this right here. Oh, there you go. It won't allow me to take a picture of the,
Oh, ma'am. What you need to do, share your screen. I mean, if you
I'm sharing it with you now.
Okay, but I'm still looking at the same text message.
So
move to the next
one. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, sorry.
All right, stand by. Let me look.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know what you were saying. I was trying to do the show the number, her phone number. I was sending it to this number.
Okay, hold on. Let me read. Okay.
All
right, go to the next one.
All righty.
Okay, you can go to the next one.
All right.
Okay, go to the next one.
Okay, hold on. I need to go back to photos.
Here's one. I think this is a new one. No, that's the first one.
Okay.
I still don't see my phone number. Sorry.
Okay, you gonna see. Hold on. I'm trying to get you. You know, girl, stop. You know, you need to stop.
Y'all, please don't argue between each other. It's bad enough y'all fighting over a man.
Oh, ma'am, I haven't been with him in 7 years.
I'm not fighting over a man.
7 years. I haven't been with him.
But you keep harassing him because and you harassing me. You don't even know me.
All right, I'm muting y'all. If y'all keep talking over one another to one another, cutting it off. None of that. None of that.
Okay, I'm confused on how to get back to these. How do I go back to my photos?
Let me stop you from sharing. You can reshare again.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So let me share. Hold on. Matter of fact, so you can see her phone number that is coming from her. She even sent me something about.
Show it to me. Show it to me. Let me see.
Oh, show it to you. Hold on.
All right, just share your screen. Show it.
I'm not sure if you could see.
You're not sharing your screen yet. All I'm looking at your phone.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to show you the phone. This is my other phone, and her phone number is here. I'm trying to take a picture of it so I can share it with you.
Hold it up and let me see it. Hold it up.
Okay. Hold on. It's so dark in here.
I'm gonna turn my head because it's about to make me dizzy watching you.
I know. Sorry. I'm trying to see if you could see her.
Stop.
You can see her phone number on here.
Hold on.
This is her phone number.
I can see it. Okay.
Thank you. This is another phone. I was scared to even let her have this number.
Hold on. If there's other stuff you want to show me, show me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is stuff. This is the last time she texted me, January 7th, on narcissists. Something about men being narcissists. She's sending me. If you could
can you not share the screen on all that? Or you got to hold it up. Okay.
All right.
So you got to be still so I can read it.
She's sending me messages that her and her kid's father was having. Look, this is what she was sending me. Stuff about. I mean, it's plenty.
All right. Is there other stuff you can share your screen and show me?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead and share your
I
screen.
got it. Okay, hold on. Let me share again. Photos, because I got all the rest of it. Hold on. Where she? She sent me. I
Right.
just get
Great.
so.
Did you get Naomi or something so she can tell them their new date?
Patricia's on the way. I just
This is more stuff she was sending me.
All right, let me read it. Okay, let's see.
And the phone that right there is her sending me conversations between her and the her kid's father, the guy I'm dating now. She was sending me messages from what they were saying. I don't even know what that got to do with me.
All right, go to the next. Go to the next. I've read that. All right. Okay, go to the next one.
This is a guy she sent me saying that's the man who's after her. I don't know what that got to do with me. Once again, I don't care who she's dating. I don't care if she's dating Donald Trump. It doesn't matter to me. That's her business. Why is she sending me stuff like this? I don't know.
Okay, what's the next one? All right, what's next?
This is once again, I believe, text messages with her and her kid's father. She was sending it to me.
Okay. So in any of these, do you respond?
Yeah, I did respond. I have responded. If you could clear it out. I'm not gonna lie, I was responding to some of it, and one of them I told her, can she just please leave me alone? Like, please leave me alone. I have told her that several times, and she still come at me. She still come from me. Now, what her and her kid's father have going on, that's between him. I even told him, whatever you and her have going on, y'all keep that amongst y'all. I don't want to have no dealings with that.
All right, hold on 1 second. I got my interpreter here. Ms. Chavez. All right, Ms. Barnett. Okay. Yeah. What else do you want to tell me?
I think I didn't told you everything. I mean, she's calling my job. She's harassing my job. She's harassing me. I mean, she's calling me on my job. She's harassing me through the phone. She's looking up stuff about me, which is publicized. I don't know. I'm lost for words right now because I don't know what else to do. I didn't present my case.
All right. So I always want to ask this. Usually I'm like, when it shows up and it's two women and there's a man in the middle, I always want to know where the man is. Where is he at?
He's coming. He's gonna be on. Me and him came down together. He got to be to court at 12:30 for her.
I mean,
he's on with his evidence too.
Tell me what he says to you when you show him all this.
He told me that she always been this way. I only been with him a little over a year. He was just in a 5-year relationship with another young lady, and him and her went down there because she went out scratching on their cars and going over there slapping and hitting on him. And he said the only reason, he said she can get violent too, where she gets physical. He said the only reason he never called the police on her is because of his daughters. She done went over there. The lady, her name is Tammy Jones. She went and came down around COVID, and him and her to file a TPO on her. And for some reason, I don't know if it was due to COVID, it didn't go through or what. And she also mentioned that she knows nothing's going to happen to her because right after, if y'all go ahead and don't grant this TPO, guess what's going to happen? She's going to start up again. She's going to go to harassing us. Right, sending him all kinds of messages and sending it to me and all that. I don't know what else to do. I'm not trying to take matters into my own hands. That's why I'm trying to do it the right way by asking for help.
Let me ask you a question. So, if all this is happening, is it worth being in a relationship with him with all this? I mean, to me, I'd be like, bye.
I mean, he's not a bad person. Some people don't know how to move on, ma'am.
Right, hold on. I'm not saying that anybody's a bad person, but if I'm going to be in a relationship with somebody, if I've got an ex, it's just, I'd be like, you Once you handle all
But
that,
and I'm giving her what she wants. That's what I'm saying. She cannot run away. If he don't want her, he's gonna date other women. You're gonna have more than me coming down there, because every woman unless the woman just leaves, she got to realize if a man don't want you, he don't want you. You cannot run every woman he date away and keep his children away because he don't want you. She tried to use the children to keep him. I mean, I have 7 kids myself. I have been a baby mom that been the same way. And I must admit to it, in my early days, when I was in my teen years and 21, I have been where I didn't been to girls' houses fighting them and stuff because I wanted my kid's father. And guess what? My kid's father left me and married another woman. That was my second kid's father. We got married, but my first kid's father, I could not make that man be with me. And I had to realize that until I moved on. And he still, to this day, he wasn't with me. Me and that man haven't been together. He's deceased now, but haven't been together for 20-something years. But I had to wake up and realize I cannot run every woman he deal with away. I had to realize I had to move on. So that as a 42-year-old woman, she needs to be more mature than that, than trying to play on phones and stalking people and harassing people. It's more to do. She have kids. Set an example for your kids, your daughters. You wouldn't want your daughters running behind a man like that. Like, come on. I mean, I'm not upholding him.
Got you, Miss Barnett. You preached. That was good. That's good. All right, so stand by. Now, let me hear from Ms. Jones. I know it's going to be hard for you, so I'm going to put you on mute. Okay. So let me hear from her.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
I'll let you respond after.
Okay. I have not been with this man in 7 years. I put him out. I moved on. Okay. This is part of him using females, which he told me he was going to do, and she's the second one. He's been in many relationships. He had many of females over the years. Before Miss Tammy, after Tammy, during Tammy, in this one here too. Okay. I did not even know that this woman existed. Okay. For real, until I received court papers. Okay. I knew that he was dating a lot of different females because he likes to call you, even in your office at one point, you've seen the way he'll call and harass. He likes to do that type of stuff. I've been going through it for 7 years with him. Okay, let me even tell you at the beginning of when we first broke up, this is how he tries to use the system. When I first put him out, he started doing wellness checks on my house, sending the police to the house over in Clayton County to check supposedly a wellness check. They caught on to what he was doing and they stopped. Okay. After that, he started slashing my tires. When I put him out.
You froze. And your other phone's. You froze, Miss Jones, and I can't hear you because your phone's on mute, because you can't have them both off of mute. Miss Jones, you need to take yourself off mute in your phone.
Let me see. You said take it.
Okay, I can hear you now. You can't have your phone real close to it. You get that feedback.
I'm sorry. Oh, because I still got it for my proof. Okay, that was the first thing. Okay. Mr. Hopkins had many of females. I have never stalked him. I've never pulled up on Mr. Hopkins. None of that. Long story short, we were not together for 2 years. Then he got with Miss Tammy. He started to use Tammy. Actually, this is the first thing he did. Had Tammy call defects on my 5-year-old daughter because there was an incident between her and Tammy snatching stuff off of her when she went to go visit. Okay, shortly after that, Tammy has defects come to my house, questioning my 5-year-old and lying on my oldest child at that point, saying that my daughter had stabbed someone. So when the defects lady came to my house, she said, "Oh, Ms. Jones, I thought I would be meeting you here." Now, when she came up, I noticed that she touched my truck, right? So soon found out. She, at the time, of course, couldn't tell me no names. She said she got a phone call that my oldest daughter had just stabbed somebody and that my 5-year-old was talking about committing suicide. Okay, now this is me.
Tammy lady, or we talking about Miss Barnett?
We're talking about the Tammy lady. We
need to focus on Miss Barnett.
Okay, Miss Barnett, I didn't know that she existed. I get a phone call in October from her with her friend from a 504 number. She calls me. She asked me if they could get my children for Christmas. I told her, he does not even care about my children. He doesn't ask about them. If you can send me a text message with him even asking about my girls over these years, then I may consider it. Okay. She and I had a decent little conversation. Okay. She even told me how his son is there and how she has to tell him to spend more time with his son that's there, the whole night. Me and her got off the phone, but me and her friend continued to talk here and there because her friend was asking me questions because she's like, I knew that something was wrong with him when she told me that he was taking her on vacation and I found out that she was paying for it. So in that, which I still have proof
No,
of,
I wasn't.
I got proof of her calling me with her friend. I have all of the text messages from that because I've learned with him. I had to keep all text messages. I have thousands of them. Okay. So I told her that he's telling me your business. What he did was compare her to the Tammy lady, is what he did. He told me she's just like Tammy in bankruptcy because he said, these are the weak ones that I can get to go after you. Why do you think there's only 2 women who ever came after me? And he had hundreds of y'all because y'all the stupid ones to do it. Sorry to say. But I don't know what lies he's telling you. I don't know you. I have not been with this man in 7 years. I have no type of emotional cons. No, nothing. He don't even take care of my children. And you're letting him.
Can you tell the judge how you know I got bankruptcy?
You're letting him. He told me. That's what I sent you the
No,
text.
you looking it up.
No. Hold.
Not gonna talk to
He
me.
literally. How am I going to look somebody up and I didn't know your name until I got started picking?
Hold on, Mr. Jones. Why did you start sending her all those text messages?
Oh, she called me. I got my proof right here. She called me. I didn't have her
Okay,
number.
did you not look up my mugshot?
No.
Tell the judge
He
that.
did that to me, and I looked it up after the first court hearing.
I'm muting you. See, this is why I'm muting.
After the first court hearing, sorry. After the first court hearing.
Don't get distracted. Stay on. Stay.
Okay, I am. Okay, after the first court hearing where her making up all them lies, oh, I sent him this and I sent him that. If he's dealing with a woman, what would her bankruptcy or anything else ruin their relationship for? Like, that was just stupid. She's really reaching there. But after our first court hearing, yes, I did after that go ahead and look her up. But here we go. Okay, here it is. I saved her under the gorilla after the first court hearing, but you see the number.
Okay, but you know, this is another.
Okay, but I'm just trying to show you that this is her phone number.
Thing. But women need to lift each other up, not.
I tried. That's why I sent her a message about
her name as the gorilla. That's not lifting her up. She has a name.
Okay, but I tried my hardest to explain things to her, even sending her the text messages so she can see.
But Ms. Jones, guess what? If she wants a man, I'm gonna vote. This word I just said. If she wants a man to treat her crap, cheat on her.
Look, she called me now.
Let me finish what I'm saying. If she wants a man to cheat on her, lie to her, do all that, and if that's what he's doing, and she's okay with it, then that's her choice.
I never reached out to her, ma'am. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No. Look, that was from her number. This is her calling me. Can you see that?
Okay, yeah.
Incoming call, not me calling her.
Okay.
I have never. There was no way for me to get this woman's number. Me and him has no contact physically at all. There's no way for me to get this woman's number, nor do I have a reason to.
Okay.
I've been with him in 7 years. I have no reason to reach out to you.
All right.
After the first time she reached out to me with her and her friend, shortly after that, I get a knock on my door.
Stop. What caused you to send all those text messages?
Okay, this is what I'm telling you from the first. After me and her phone conversation with her and her friend, which we didn't argue, nothing went bad at all, got off the phone. A few weeks later, the sheriff is at my door knocking on my door with the first TPO. Off of that one conversation me and her had, then she goes run down there, get a protection order with a bunch of lies saying that I'm sending him all of this information on her. The same stuff that she just told you. It don't even make sense. Her mug shot and all of this. First, I didn't even know the woman's name until I got served PTO papers. That's why this is so crazy to me that it's even going on.
Send all of those text messages.
Okay, that right there was the proof. All of the lies that she said to the judge. That right there was all the proof. If she would really let you see the text messages, and I have them, it's me and him texting with him admitting that he's the one who told me about the bankruptcy. He's the one that told me about her. And in the text messages, it's even showing me asking him, I'm talking to you about my daughters. Why are you telling me about these women? Because she's not the only one that he tells me about. I can send him a text message, which I have proof of, saying, hey, the girls asked about a new phone that he was supposed to get them, right? This is how the text, even with my daughter's text messages, the text messages come back to me. Yeah, me and my woman
Can we talk about this case, please?
This is all about this case. It is.
Hold on, Ms. Jones. All of those text messages I read, none of them said, stop contacting me.
No.
So
hold up. Oh, it's hers. Hold up. Here's mine. I have my text messages. She didn't show you all of them. I have all of the text messages.
Whose were all of those?
Did she showed you first? The first two was her texting me. That's why I said Nakia starting off, because she was addressing those to me. Those were not text messages I sent to her. Those were text messages she sent to me. I said that while we was on there. I said, no, that's what she sent to me. You see my name. She started it off with Nakia.
All right, go. All right. You said all the other ones and all the cats talk about.
Right. That's what it didn't make sense to me. That's why she was just showing you stuff that she was texting.
You have to share your screen if you whatever you want me to say.
Do you know how to share the screen on here? Because after that phone call is when I started to send the text messages. Because at that time, he was bothering me. He was calling and texting me.
What I got to do with it?
That's how I was able. You called me. You called me.
All right.
What do you mean? Okay.
Don't talk to her, please. Somebody. Talk to the lady in the black robe.
Okay. Look, this is her texting me.
I can't read that though, Ms. Jones. You're gonna have to share your
screen. Okay, let me see. On my phone, you mean share my screen?
Yeah, there's a little thing that says share your screen.
Okay, where do it say? Because I don't have. Okay, it says share. What do I go to share it?
No, I don't want to be in it.
Hold on.
I think this is it.
Okay.
Oh. Wait.
Oh wait, what is that?
Okay.
Is it there?
Yeah, I think it's on there.
Okay, why is it on? Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Why didn't it come up? Do you see it? Okay. Now, this is her. That's me in the green.
Okay, so
that's her. Now, this is after she gave me the phone call. You see, my text to her was at 9:22. Just to piss her off.
You're in the green, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That was just to piss her off because she called.
What's the date?
That's June. Not June. January 6th. That's after the phone. She called me.
Okay, so you're in the green.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so why? Why the first? Why the first?
Okay, because she called me.
But why
you called me?
No, stop. No, why?
I can go back to that too.
First thing that you said at 9:22 a.m. How did my pussy? Well, I guess you meant taste. I mean, why?
No, because
how about you just say, stop contacting me?
Okay, when she
that
called me,
it's like pouring gasoline on a fire.
Okay, because that right there was to also be able to. I was happy that she called because she had just came down to the courts and lied on me.
Okay, but if you're happy she called, you text. Okay.
Because of the stuff that she said to me on the phone. Remember, she called me first, and she was saying some foul things to me on the phone.
On the phone, but leave me alone.
No.
That's what all right, go to the next one you want me to see.
Okay, that's why I started off like that. Okay. Then I showed her that yes. Then I looked her up. Showed her that. I'm calling her stupid because he's using her. Then I explain why. Okay, or how.
All right, go on, scroll on.
I was trying to explain to her. I don't know why I even took out the time, but she called me.
That all this in green is trying to explain something to her?
Well, at first I was kind of pissed because of the way she had called me and came at me. But then you'll start to see when I start sending her the text, I'm explaining to her, well, basically, letting her see for herself that he's the one who did that.
All right, going up. And you're pregnant with him. You were pregnant with him at this time with a baby?
I had to pretend I have a baby. Maybe she'll stop harassing me.
All right, okay. Okay, hold on.
That's why she called me, huh?
No. I was calling you, looking up my mugshot and nope.
All right, keep going, scroll up. All right, what's that? A screen.
Okay, now that's him texting me. Now with these text messages, it's showing her that he's the one who told me all of her information. He's the one who's trying to send her for me. And this is me and his text messages.
All right, go on, scroll on up.
And I'm trying to show her basically how he's using her. And he would never do that to me.
I'm grown. If I won't be used, let me be used.
But he's using
No.
against me, lying.
Okay, stop. Y'all stop arguing with one another. Okay, Ms. Jones, unmute yourself. Who is this? This is a screenshot of what? Something between you? Okay. Whoa, no. Take it back. I can read it. Stop enlarging it. Leave one place. Okay. Is this you and him texting? Take yourself on mute. Who's in the gray and who's in that blue?
Yes, this is me and him. That's him in the gray, and that's me in the blue.
Okay, hold on. Okay. You scrolling up. If there's another one. Okay. Okay. Scroll on up. Okay. 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 Now, who is that screenshot? Is that from him? Is that from him?
Him, yes.
Yeah. And he's saying leave her alone, but she's the one reaching out to me.
He's telling you leave me alone because you keep harassing me.
You're lying.
Stop, Mr. Y'all stop talking to one another. All right, scroll on up.
You see, he wouldn't even take up for it with the pregnancy thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I need this to stop too, Judge. This has been going on for
Well, stop. You the one starting.
Him, and you're stupid and don't see it.
All right, no.
Okay, let me stay
one another. Both of y'all, ladies, I will bring both of you here in the courtroom so I can have a deputy, and every time one of y'all starts to talk, they tell you individually to keep it quiet. Okay.
Now I'm going to get back to the messages between me and him, because in these messages, if you can take the time to really read them, you'll see all of the lies that she came at me about the first PTO. It's all in here. I'm confronting him about it, and he knows that they're lies.
Okay, go ahead, scroll up.
Okay, knows that it's all lies. So that's why I was sending her the screenshots of our conversation, hoping she would see for herself that he's using her.
Okay.
Now, I don't even know her. So why would I come after her?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because it's not just her, like I said, it's a few of them. Now, this is how all of this started. Me simply.
Are you in the gray?
Yeah. No, this is my daughter. Now, this is me and his daughter, a 10-year-old. She asked me to ask him about when he was going to be sending the money, right?
Okay.
So that's just responding back to know that I said the text. That's how this whole situation between me and him started that day with the texting back.
What are those screenshots? The same things?
Me. Say that again.
These are screenshots of the same conversations?
Yes, between me and him.
Okay, yeah. Keep going up.
He's been lying. He was lying to her, saying that I forced him to
scroll on up.
Stuff like that. So just proof of all of the lies and how he's using her.
Okay. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And I thought after this, she would see exactly what was going on and leave me alone. No, here we go with this. He uses these females, and I don't understand it. I really don't. I've never came after her. Oh, do you want me to show you from the first phone call when her friend called her and her friend called me? And I can show you the text messages and everything.
Look. If they want to be used, why do you care?
I don't have a problem with that. I want to be left alone. He's using her to come after me is my thing. I don't care if he's using her for money.
I'm not coming after her.
He's using her to do stuff like this. You're doing it.
Me.
You're doing what he wants you to do. You're doing it for no reason.
You're coming after me. I don't care what you're doing.
You are so.
Get your folks on mute. Stop unmuting yourself. Stay on mute. Sit there for a second until y'all can both. Until y'all can both be quiet. Raise your hand once you can finally follow the instructions and be quiet and just talk directly to me. Y'all take a second, breathe, and then raise your hand when you're ready to participate. Okay. Now, that's all you want me to see, Miss Jones? All right, if you got something else to share, you take yourself off.
This is a new text message. This is from our first encounter when her and her friend, she keeps saying I'm threatening her.
And you in the green.
Yes, she keeps saying that I'm going after her. This is all her coming to me.
Okay,
not once did I go to her. Okay, this is her and her friend. Okay, let me go to the history.
No, I don't know history. I really don't.
No, because of the phone call. So you can see that they called me, not me calling them. Okay. There's no way for me to call them. I didn't have.
Did you? You know what?
Information. This is them. Okay, calling me. You see the incoming call, October 29th?
I do.
Okay, that's them. She's saying that I'm stalking her. I'm bothering her though, right?
Okay, what else you want me to see though?
Okay. This was our first encounter, like I said. Remember, I said that her friend, she called with her friend, and then her friend was asking questions.
So she texted you a picture of that?
No. This right here, we had a phone. We were on the phone having conversation.
Okay, stop.
Right?
October 29th, the picture of the real nice side.
Okay, this right here is the.
I know it is. It's a nice side. It's got my signature on it. But who?
Yeah, because I was supposed to go to court with him. Okay,
so why did you send that to her? Listen to my question. Did you send that to her?
I sent it to her friend's phone. Yes. Okay.
Whose phone is this? This is a conversation with what? You and her friend?
Not me. Not me.
No, she was on the phone.
Look. This is a conversation between you and her friend. I don't want to see it because her friend.
It's me. It's all three of us. She
not me.
A three-way with her friend.
No,
that was my first time even talking to this woman ever or hearing her voice. When she called about getting
go. Let me see the messages.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Now this here.
Who's in the green? Who's in the gray?
This is me showing her that he.
This in the green or the gray? I mean that.
Okay, this is her boyfriend. That he's been doing this for years, texting me.
Okay. Are you in the green or is he in the gray? Which one are you?
Okay, I'm the gray. He's in the green. No, okay. I'm sorry. I'm the green. He's the gray. It didn't even show the beginning of that text, but I got that text also. This is me showing them that he's reaching out to me, not me reaching out to him.
How come are you saying, can I have a picture? I don't understand this.
Because at the beginning of it, I got the original text in my phone. At the beginning of it, he asked me something, and I asked him, could I have a picture? He said something about this is Mike or something, and I said, can I have a picture? And I asked, where do I know from?
Grow up.
Okay, I can on this because this was a screenshot to her friend, because then I was trying to prove to her that I'm not bothering him, he's bothering me. Okay, this is how it started.
Okay. Who is deadbeat bitch?
Her boyfriend. I've been going through this for years. You gave me the first PTO because I was in your office and he was doing this while I was there in your face. You seen it for yourself.
All right, keep going up. Okay.
This is me. Okay, now this is a text message.
Who is this
Okay.
blue? Who's the blue? Oh, that's him in the blue, right?
Okay, no, that's me, because this is me texting him because I was trying to show them. Let me start it from the beginning.
Okay.
So you can
Who is that a picture of?
he always sends me pictures of him and different women. A whole lot of them. All the time. I've been going through this for 11 years. And since we broke up, that's just a screenshot of some of the text messages I have between him and I, because I have to keep this stuff because he does this type of stuff right here.
Yeah, tell the truth.
All right.
For
What
no
else
reason.
that's important about her?
Okay. All right. Now I was just showing them because look right here. He sent me this picture right here. That's her son.
Okay, but that's juvenile. So let's scroll up.
Okay. No, that was just proof that he's sending stuff to me, not me searching her. Okay.
You're going on people's social media still.
No, girl, please stop.
Y'all just ain't gonna stop, are you? Tell you what, we're gonna take a break on this. Let me hear from Mr. Richards and Mr. Tancho for a second. Y'all take a break, get yourself together, because I'm not playing anymore with you interrupting one another and doing all this. So, and he'll be here in a moment. So, Mr. Richards, Mr. Tancho, y'all shut your screen. Y'all turn your cameras off. All right, Mr. Hopkins, raise your right hand for me. You swear a firm testimony you're about to give is the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Just nod your head for me. All right. All right. Ms. Jones, do you want the other camera turned on too, or are you going to leave it off? He's frozen. Ms. Jones, you're froze. Ms. Jones, you're frozen. All right. Phone in the computer. There you go. All right. This is going to be a decision I'm going to regret till the end of time. Mr. Hopkins, just let me hear from you. And just hold on, Ms. Jones. I'll hear from you too. You know that. But you got my word. If y'all start arguing between each other, done. Continue it. I will bring you in here in person. So, we're not back on the block. We're in a courtroom. Behave as such. Jones, Barnett, put yourselves on mute. If you think you need to scream out something, you put yourselves on mute, because you can scream out to yourself all you want to. Mr. Hopkins, take yourself off mute. Tell me what's been going on. You got to take yourself off mute, Mr. Hopkins.
Okay. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can hear you. All right. I want you to start from those recent events, work backwards. Tell me why it is you're seeking this order.
Okay. The most recent event is happening with my work. She's calling corporate offices. She's stalking, popping up.
Hold on a second. I need to know. See, you're saying she's calling corporate offices. Those people aren't here to testify saying that she's calling them. So this is what she's done to you personally, because you don't have your corporate office here, anybody to say that she's the one who called. So you can't really testify to that, because she's going to say it wasn't me.
I have evidence. I have the texts. She emailed my corporate.
But I can't see a text between her and anyone else. It's got to be between you and him.
Okay. Nevertheless, she consistently calls my phone.
Not nevertheless. That's how it is. Tell me what happened between you and her only. Go ahead.
Okay. She consistently calls my phone, harassing me from different numbers, calling me all kinds of names, stealing pictures off a line, sending them out to other places. through the past, for this been going on for 8 years now. I've been trying to get this order against her, and it's not been working. She has been damaged my cars, physically abusive. She has lately threatened me. She always bringing up her men. She's always saying stuff like this, accusing me of stuff, telling lies, ridiculing me, slandering me to everybody, posting things on media, social media. All I want is this over. Just to leave me alone. If I have to go through the child support situation, we do that. I have no problem with that. She does not let me see my children already. I do not bother that woman. I do not go by her house. I do not do things. She's coming to my job. She's telling all kinds of lies and stuff, you know, trying to make me seem like I'm this vigilante type person, selling drugs, slandering me, guns. I work 7 days a week, Your Honor. My corporate office
Let me interrupt you real quick. Okay? I've been told I have an accent. Personally, I don't hear it. All right? And I like to tell people I'm smarter than I sound. And I promise you, Miss Sandiford can account for this. I may sound like I was born in some sort of shed with no electricity or indoor plumbing. But I am way smarter than I sound. I like to say it sounds like cornbread and buttermilk when I open my mouth with my accent that people allegedly think I have. But I am smarter than I sound. So, one thing I need here is specifics. Specifically, called me on January the 1st. She said this to me. She texted me. This is how I know it. She texted me this. So when you talk like this, in generalities, that's not what I need. If you have stuff you want to show me, feel free. And trust me, I work 7 days a week also, and at night. So you've got to tell me exactly what she has done to you. Because when you say she's sending stuff to other people, that's other people that has to come in and talk about that. So, for instance, Metropolis, she called me 382 times in January, and I told her not to reach out to me anymore. Here's my call log. That would be things that I need to see and hear. There's a reason for the two of you to talk. A legitimate conversation would be because y'all have a child together or children. Two. Okay, you have two children together. So there is a legitimate purpose for the two of you to communicate about the child. So outside of that legitimate purpose now, if she texts you something like, you know, you're sorry, Dad, because you hadn't paid child support, technically that's about the child, not a really good way to say it. But what has she done to harass you, threaten you, intimidate you? You specifically, because you don't have somebody from your corporate office saying they've answered the phone when she's called. And you have to prove that she's stealing stuff from social media. And some of that's hard. Because I had a lady in front of me where this guy created a website. And she had to get some high pollutant people involved to show that it was him that created it. Needless to say, she ended up getting the feds involved, and I think he's sitting in federal prison. So you have to tell me things, Mr. Hopkins, that you can actually prove. Like, look, Judge, here's my phone. This is her number. This is the text. Okay?
Oh, I mean, but I'm on the phone with you right now, so.
Okay, well, then there's that share screen option that's at the bottom, a little green square, with an arrow pointing up. It says share screen. That's how you present your evidence. Now, I know that in my notice of hearing, it says it'll be on Zoom. I think I used to put something there, you can familiarize yourself with Zoom. And it's been almost 3 years people have been using Zoom. So if you work in corporate, you use Zoom during the pandemic.
No, I'm a service manager, maintenance, ma'am. Right. I have a corporate that she's calling and telling lies to. And I got my property manager will witness to this. She also said she will write it up that she has called the office. I have witnesses that she's popping up at my job.
Testify. She's not here to testify. So tell me what she's done with you.
I keep trying to explain it to you.
No, you're telling me what she did to somebody else, sir.
I'm telling you what she's doing to me, coming up on my job to me, trespassing.
When did she come to your job to you?
Probably about a month and a half ago.
So sometime in December?
Yeah, sometime in December. She has brought the girls up there a couple of times, right? Just being ironic and stating things on me and threatening me and calling me all kind of gays. And is there such thing as harassment, Your Honor? I looked that up. She is harassing, calling from all different types of numbers, texts,
Right?
stating things,
How do you
threatening.
know? How do you know that it's her from different numbers?
Oh, I know it's her. She talks about my children. Of course it's her.
Okay, there you go. You have to say something that she only heard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I have them on file. I have everything. I even have a whole file here from back when I was trying to file before with all texts from her. Everything threatening me, everything accusing
Right,
me.
tell me when she's threatened. Tell me. Start with threats. When did she threaten you? How? If it was text, you guys show me the text.
Had her man come and put his hands on me. She says I'm nothing but a punk. She seen me get knocked out before. She say I'm gay. She says my booty hole big, all kinds of things, and they're gonna rape me, and she's gonna make sure that her threats are mainly making sure that I'm gonna get fired, which she has done in the past with another job. Her threats is, that she's gonna expose me to everybody that I am this gay man. Her threats are personal, which I've known in the past for her to be very violent and also have weapons. And I do fear for my life of her popping up at my job just out the blue.
All right. So, I mean, like calling you names isn't necessarily a threat. I mean, if that was, everybody have a TPO against everybody.
Nah, it isn't that. She's
So
saying what do to me and what her male companion would do to me.
Okay.
And I'm not bothering her at all. I mean, it's as simple as just having this situation be leave him alone. How hard is that? I'm not bothering her, period. I want to do everything legitimately, go through the court system to where I could get visitation rights, to I could pay my child support. I get her just recently. I started paying her money through Cash App, and she turns around and tells me if I don't pay her, she's going to destroy my life and this and that. So that's basically extorting. That's basically, threatening me that she's going to do something to me if I don't pay her this money.
Right. So you got to show proof of this. You can't just tell me she's doing it. So you need to be able to share your screen to show me any messages between you and her, not her and anybody else, but you and her.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this, how to do it, because you said it's an arrow at the bottom, but
It should be at the bottom of the share screen. So you got to pull up what you want to share and hit that.
Okay. Wait a minute, how do I go back now? I gotta pull up, okay, because where's my photos?
Okay. You got it?
I'm trying to send all this stuff.
No, it's not sending it. You have to share it. Please don't show me something I cannot unsee.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm not too phone savvy, but so you're not seeing nothing?
You're not sharing your screen yet. It's just you. And now you're frozen.
Nothing yet.
Nope.
You're not seeing all my photos and all the texts.
Nope. I'm just seeing you. You're not sharing your screen.
You said go to the green arrow, share contents. Okay, go to photos. All right. Share, go to photos. Are we seeing anything yet?
Nope, just you.
Because once I do that, I share content, right?
You got to tap on it.
Yeah, I tapped on it. Screen.
You got to highlight what you want to share.
This ain't going to that. It ain't doing this. I'm trying to highlight. I'm trying to go to my photos so I can highlight because I photoed all the texts that she has and the things that she's done. I could go on for days with all these. Just show everything. This is why you don't need to be on Zooms, showing all the money, bragging this and that. Is the main one. She really be ridiculing.
Ms. Jones, this is against you. You probably want to sit down and pay attention.
Did you see him?
Nope.
Well, I ain't gonna be able to do it because I don't know how to do it. Yeah, see how she's ridiculing? Everything's funny because I don't know how to do this. But it's serious. If I was in the courtroom, I'd have all this with me. Yeah, I don't know how to pull it up.
Well, you got to prove your case.
So what was going to happen is she could keep doing what she's been doing for 8 years, and ridiculing and making a mockery of the law. What I need to do? Do I need to just get a lawyer?
All right, just try to tell me first what's happening, because I'm sure if you tell me a text, maybe she'll show me something different, or she'll show me, I don't know. Just go ahead, tell me to you though, okay? Like, she texted me this that said this exactly. I mean, exactly. Don't say threaten me. You have to tell me what it said, and it was to you.
I just explained that to you.
Nope.
That I'm nothing but a punk. Her man was
you got to get December the 18th, she sent me a text saying F off. That's what I need to hear. Not in December, she sent me a bunch of, what did you say, texts, but it's text messages. So tell me exact date and what that said.
Okay, on where they at? And this you can't even get people to leave you alone nowadays. Till something really happened. Read this shit. This one. It don't even have the dates on there, Your Honor. From what I screenshot the pictures, it don't even have my dates on it. I just got hundreds. I got hundreds of consistent texts from her. Okay. Just hundreds of them. Okay,
so you've got to tell me that I know these are from January. Ms. Jones, put your shirt back on. Cover yourself up. Can't wear that in the courtroom. All right, Mr. Rump. If I look at my phone, I can look at it and go, read it. I say, oh, that was probably in January. So I could give on or about time when it was sent. If you screenshot it, you can kind of remember when it was sent. Try that.
Okay. Well, in January, there were statements that, she's going to ruin my life around January, maybe not January, probably about January 12th, when she expected me to have money for her.
So that's in 2023, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
To have money for her, basically extort me, saying that if I don't have the money, she's going to make it fun. She's going to mess my life up, in which she turned around and, like I said, she did the texts, the emails, the corporate and all that stuff, trying to get me fired. Then she goes and harasses everybody around me. And she's telling me that her man you know, these are all texts on the same day. So it ain't hard to do because she texts 20 texts in a row. It ain't just like it's one text. She don't stop. And then I don't even answer half of the time. And then she's sitting there talking about how her boyfriends are more man than me and they'll come and see me and this and that. And I ain't nothing. And what she seen me do. She goes on about everything. She makes up a whole lot of frivolous stuff too. But the point is she keeps coming at me and I'm worried about what she's going to do. She has a mental stable problem and she needs help. But she has literally said that she would send her people to come and get me. She has literally showed up at my house with a group of people and assaulted me. She has
When was that?
Huh? That was a couple years back.
Okay.
And I tried to get my ex-fiance had got a restraining order on her also. This is a pattern. Everybody's trying to get restraining orders from her because she's harassing everybody and doing things. But when my ex-female left me because of the situation with her, couldn't deal with that. And she turned around, like I said, assaulted me back then with a group of people. Now she's threatening me again, saying that the man that she's been with for all these years, she'll have him come and see me and that she's going to make my life a misery, hell, and she's going to put me in jail for things I ain't even doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could consent to drug tests and I guarantee you she'll fail.
All right. So tell me about threats. What threats?
I just told you, having her man come and get me.
Okay. What does that mean though? You have to tell me what that means to you.
Put his hands on me.
Okay. You got to tell me what it means. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, I'm just saying put his hands on me.
Specific. I cannot imply something from what you say. That's why I have to ask you. What exactly did she say? So what about in 2022? What contact did she have with you that you found intimidating or threatening?
Oh, it's been consistently the same thing, but she has showed up to my job, nervous, irate, pulling me off from talking to people, other witnesses also, but they ain't here. I understand that, Your Honor. And, you know, she's all irate, telling me why she doing things and this and that. And then she turns right around like she's bipolar and texts me and starts coming up with, oh, come over here and do this to me and do that and all this. And then turn right around and say, I don't want you. My man's coming over here. And don't worry about it. He'll see you out there. Stuff like that. All kinds of, I mean, the list goes on forever. I can't even remember off my head how many things she says to me. I tried to alleviate the problem, but she just keeps coming up. She has damaged vehicles of mine in the past, damaged female vehicle I was dealing with in the past. Like I said, assaulted me. So I just got to keep expecting her when she says she's going to come and do it. And I know she will. I'm supposed to just sit back and just let this happen.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Hopkins. Have you told her to leave you alone?
Plenty of times, 100 million times. Please, I asked her, please leave me alone. I say, matter of fact, we don't have to have no dealing. I'm just going to send you money for my daughters, which and still I have to go through the court system to even take blood tests on these children. But that ain't this.
So earlier she showed me some text messages between the two of y'all. They were, I guess, sexual in nature. What's that about? That's
not me. There's no sexual nature. I have not touched that woman, seen that woman in over 8 years.
That's true. That's true. We have not had sex or nothing.
I got this.
Sorry.
And I never asked her.
She just showed me some text messages where they were like sexual in nature exchanges on a text message.
That's her. That's her texts towards me. I ain't never text that. If you look at every text I send, and I could prove it with my texts, if I could ever learn how to screenshot, that I always ask her to leave me alone. I was in a faithful relationship for 5 years with someone, and now I'm in a faithful relationship with Miss Barnett. And she just pulls up Miss Barnett's thing, trying to mess with her just because she's with me. It's showing and proving right there in your eyes that she is about trying to make my life miserable and don't want nobody with me. I'm not harassing her.
Woman, how do I know anything about any of the women that you're with, Eric?
Because you look them up.
Hey!
That's true, Your Honor. She looked them up because she sent me the texts and I got all the pictures, personal stuff I didn't even know about my female. I didn't even know about her. I didn't know nothing about bankruptcies or nothing that my female had.
And I guess I just know her name. I'm psychic.
Oh,
Oh,
you went and found out where she lived and everything.
nope, 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 nope.
Ooh.
Hopkins,
Yes,
I'm gonna
ma'am.
place you on mute. The only reason I'm gonna put you on mute is because I know you're gonna get angry and want to scream and yell. You can scream and yell what you want to while I got you on mute. Okay,
That's fine, Jan. I'm cool. I'm cool.
All right, Ms. Burnett, I'm gonna mute you too while I hear from her. This is what it came to. Ms. Jones,
Yes.
respond to what Mr. Hopkins has said only.
Okay. Now, I was with Mr. Hopkins for 4.5 years. When me and him broke up, he told me that he was going to get my children taken from me, make me lose my Section 8. And since we have broke up, I told you from at first, he has tried this. As soon as we broke up, within the first month, he had Clayton County Police coming knocking on my door for wellness checks for no reason. When him and Miss Tammy got together, I told you the situation with them calling defects and having my children questioned. Okay, all of this is for no reason. I'm going to show you the text message that started all of this right now between me and him. It started off as a text message between him and my 10-year-old daughter. Now, the day he's talking about, and also I did have to get in contact with Mr. Hopkins because he has not paid child support or nothing for my children in 7 years, but he was paying for a cell phone for both of them. Okay. And with him paying for the cell phone, I found out that he had an app on the cell phone that he was buying for them that can track. And that's how he found out where I live at now, because he had a tracker on his cell phone. There started to become problems again between me and him after you guys gave me the protection order back in 2020 for him. When the protection order was up, okay, that's when he started with the BS all over again. I had to go through him for my daughter's phone. So I told him, I brought her an iPhone and all she needs is for you to switch the service over. He gets upset about that. I'm being called names, all types of stuff. At that time, he was still with Miss Jones, who had seen what was going on and even called me and apologized for her part in him being able to use her against me for no reason. Okay. In April, there was a problem because now I'm buying the cell phones and he can no longer get to them to put the app on there to track us. So long story short, after that happened with the 10-year-old, my 7-year-old was promised the iPhone from Mr. Hopkins. It was time for her to get an upgrade. I was on that side of town because she had to have a cap surgically removed out of her gum. So I was on that side of town at the dentist's office. They know over on that side of town, that's where their dad lives. She asked to stop by, which I did. She talked to her dad. It was a good conversation. He told her he was going to get her a new phone. Long story short, we get home. She tells the 10-year-old when we get home, we stopped by and we seen daddy today. So of course she's excited. So she starts texting back and forth with her dad. Now this is in October. She starts
Is all this somehow getting to the two of y'all?
No, and I actually want you to see these texts, so I would like to be able to
look at
here.
Mandy, I swear to God, I need to go to like speech therapy and drop this accent because people honestly don't either understand what I'm saying or think I'm an idiot. Miss Jones, I need you to get off of 285, stay on the connector. Respond to what Mr. Hopkins said you did to him. Don't bring the kids into it.
I can't.
I already know you want to say something. You took yourself off mute. So I'm gonna mute you back, Miss Barnett. So
I can't defend myself over lies. They're both making up things.
But
all I can show you is the truth of how this even started. But how can I defend myself?
I'm making up things.
Barnett, see, that's why you can scream and yell and say everything you want to on mute, Miss Barnett. Don't take yourself off mute.
I have never went to his house, which is in text messages.
So he says you've been texting him out of control, incessantly, especially since in January.
If that's the truth, then he should be able to show them. Only time
I had text messages where you had text messages. You showed some
about our children, and I showed you that first text message. Remember, I showed you my daughter asking me
the one you put where he was allegedly asking you for a picture.
Oh, that picture, that I gave you that one too, because he calls and texts me from other phones. All the stuff that he's trying to lie and say I did, he does. Look at my finger. You see that it's crooked? Mr. Hopkins did that. My face, you can see a dark mark here. Mr. Hopkins done that. When me and Mr. Hopkins broke up, Mr. Hopkins became very abusive. All the stuff that Mr. Hopkins is saying that I did, let me pull up stories. He's pulled up at my house when I had a date. That's how my face got scratched up. Okay. Then another time, he dropping the girls off. He was mad because I was going out and hit me with the baby, the seat, the chair for the car seat, hit me with that in my finger and crippled it. Okay, so while he's trying to talk that I didn't did all of this stuff to him, which is lies, and I'm not want to come on here and lie on people. Now, this is how this right here just started, because I told you, he told me he was going to destroy my life. If I could share this, this is how everything started with just a text message between him and my daughter. Because the situation is so crazy that I can't explain it to you, because it's just crazy. There's no emotional attachment between me and this man at all. None. At all. No reason. I didn't even do these things when me and him first broke up. He didn't even get with Miss Jones until we were broke up for 2 years. So why would I all of a sudden just become a stalker? He had many of females. This makes no sense. Okay. But I just want you to see this, because my daughter also wrote a letter to her dad. Okay. Okay, but these text messages right here shows exactly what happened.
I don't and how just between him and your daughter.
Because it's between me, I'm in there too, because he's talking about me. It's just to show you what is going on. She just said, Daddy, I want to see.
Listen, is it him texting her about you, or
yes,
you a recipient of the text?
Yes, he knows it.
No. Did he send that text to you or to the daughter?
There's a text in here that he's sending directly to me, because in his mind he's talking to me, he's not talking to my daughter.
It went to your phone.
No, he used to harass me through their phones. That's why I got him to turn them off. No. Okay, but it's on my phone. The text message is on my phone, so that's what I wanted you to see. But that's how all of this started. My daughter told him that she missed him, wanted to see him, and she was coming telling me that her dad wanted to pick them up. I let him know that she was just lying on both sides, telling him that I said that he can come pick him up, and I didn't. I explained that in the text message to him. Now, can I show you the one between me and him? Because I don't have to show you between them, but I can show you between me and him and how he just snaps. This is my key.
What I've been asking for an hour between you and him.
Can I show the screen so I can show you?
Share the screen and show between you and him. The screen's frozen, Miss Jones.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now on this phone here, I can show you exactly how.
No. You're gonna hold up the phone and do like that. I can't read it. I mean,
no, I can share my screen. I shared my screen with you before. I shared it with.
When was this text message?
This started in October. After my baby girl passed there to
2022.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't see any. Okay, here we go now. Hold up. Participant share. Okay, what do I hit after I hit share? My daughter did it before. Do I hit photos?
Daughter, you need to pick what you want. You need to pick what you want and share.
Oh, it's in my text message.
Pick what you want and then share it. Okay. And ma'am, if you keep your other shirt on, please, because.
Oh, I'm sorry. It keeps sliding down. It's a shawl. Okay. Okay, that wasn't it. When I'm trying to do it through a text message, can anybody let me know which one it is? To share it through the text message?
I'm not sure if I know the question, but if it shares.
The way it comes up, it says Google Drive, box, photos, documents. Oh, screen. Here we go. That wasn't coming up at first. Okay, you can see my screen now.
Yes, there's a picture of somebody.
Okay. Okay. It's not coming up. There we go. Now this here was me just responding to Eric, letting him know that what my daughter was basically saying to him, saying that I said that they can come over to his house and stuff. just didn't happen. And I was trying to explain to him that.
So this is you texting him from your daughter's phone. And I
Yes.
just said, that's not what I wanted to see.
Yeah, but this is how all of this situation started, was from her texting him and him texting back on her phone. This is me trying to explain to him about that. I didn't say that she can come to his house. Okay. And then his text back, which was very evil for no reason. Sorry, she sent this to me the wrong way. Okay. Now all I was doing was letting him know that what she said was lies. I'm trying to find one that has the whole text message on there. Okay. I don't know what having a man around him or none of that got to do with what's going on with my daughter, but this is the type of stuff I went through. And if I could show you the text messages between him and my daughter, she's saying, Daddy, I want to see you. And he's talking about my girlfriend, well, my woman, and my woman.
That's, you know, he could choose to be a dad or not be a dad or be a father or be a whatever. He could choose that. I can't make him have a relationship with his daughter.
No, I'm not saying that you can. I'm just trying to show you what type of man he is.
I don't care. I'm
Okay.
not.
Okay, no, that's fine.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't affect anything. He can be scum of the earth, but if he proves his case, I'll put this in place.
Well, I
He'd
mean,
be, you know, the governor.
I don't bother him.
I'll put it in place.
I do not bother him though. Only time I reach out to him is about our children. That's literally it. And
Okay, that was, and I hate this word. He's on what's up, dick pussy, dick pussy, dick pussy, dick pussy, going back and forth between texts with one another, and I never want to hear it again. So that's more than talking about your kids.
No, ma'am, I have the texts talking about my children, but those are to him, not to her. Do you want me to pull up the text messages between him and I? It's all about my children. I can do that. And you all have some in your system also. I emailed you all some.
Oh, that's not how you enter evidence. We don't take it. You enter evidence by showing it during the hearing.
Yeah, I did show some in evidence. I'm about to go to my emails right now. And then we will.
All right, you got 5 minutes, and then I'm going to them and hear the last words from them.
Yeah, because I haven't harassed them or nothing. It's like, how do you even defend yourself against lies? I don't get it. I don't go around it. Okay.
You got 5 minutes. I'll give Mr. Hopkins 5 minutes. I'll give Ms. Barnett 5 minutes, and we're done.
Okay. And also, if some of them ain't going to make sense, because I showed you that he'll call and text some other
Look,
phone.
it shows right there in November he sent you $300.
Oh, yeah, for the first time in 7 years, he did.
So it looks like the child support case that you can dismiss because he's not served.
Right. Okay, nobody serving nothing. When I came to get the PTO back in October, he wasn't served then either.
Every time yours have been put in place because he hasn't been served.
It's not right. And me and my daughter took a DNA test back in 2019. He's the one not showing up for it. I'm the one trying to leave this totally alone and even have my 10-year-old give up on having a dad that she wants to have. It's not me. Like, literally.
All right. All right. Anything else, Miss Barnett?
He's been doing this and then her, I don't even know her.
Exactly. So why are you harassing?
What is this you're showing me? What is this you're showing me? I don't.
No. Oh, you wasn't finished. You was reading that.
You had this one, the green screen with this white print. What is this?
Green screen. This.
Well, there's white print on a black. What does this say? I mean, what you're scrolling through? You just took it off. What was all that about?
Oh, these are the text messages about my children to him.
About kids. Okay. All right. What else do you want to say? Sum it up. What else you want to say?
I honestly, now that the cell phones is turned off and my daughter now is scared to even ask her dad for money or anything because the sheriffs are coming to the house anytime. All she simply asked was, Dad, when are you sending the money? And all of this stuff started. So I want nothing. I don't even want his child support. I don't want nothing but to leave. I need to be left alone. I'm the one who's being bothered. Both of them called me, not me calling them.
Girl, I don't
Right.
call you.
I showed you. I got proof.
Girl.
But I proved that you did.
Barnett, girl,
I
no,
did.
don't do that. Just, I'm gonna mute you now, Miss Jones. All right, now, no more girl, Miss Barnett. Now you tell me. You got the floor. Only you, Miss Barnett. She unmutes on.
You talking to me, Yana? I need her.
Girl.
Yeah, I did, because that's what she's acting like. She's acting like a girl and not a woman. That's why.
Wrap it up. 3 minutes. Tell me.
Everything I said earlier still stands. I want her to stop harassing me, stop trying to look up stuff on me, about me, and just leave me alone. And my job is aware of everything that's going on. And if she tried to contact my job in any way or fashion, Wellstar will prosecute her for harassment. So let that be known also. So that's all I got to say.
All right. Mr. Hopkins, now I'm gonna mute you back, Ms. Barnett. All right, now, Mr. Hopkins, go ahead. You have to take yourself off mute again, sir.
Okay. You hear me, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Roy, I can hear it.
All I'm saying is, obviously, she's a compulsive liar. She's been doing this stuff to me. She's been doing the stuff to people around me. Like I said, I can't prove it because I don't know how to use my phone. I understand you need facts. But I'm saying if it's so much that I'm apparently bothering her, why doesn't she accept this protection order and leave me alone? Because I'm not contacting her. She can't show you a number that I have my phone calling her. I do not call her, period. I don't even know how to make up fake numbers and stuff like that and all that type of stuff. I don't even know how to use my arrow that you're asking. And she's just claiming that. All I'm asking is for her to leave me alone. Like she said, she'll stop and she'll do all this. It's a lie. It's a straight lie. As soon as she finds out that you don't grant this because I don't have proof or whatever the situation may go, she's going to go right back at it. She's going to go right back at it. That's the type of person she is. Now, she's been threatening me. She's been popping up at my job. And it ain't about my daughter because she wants control. She wants to make it seem like, oh, now, like she said, I was paying my daughter's phone for over 7 years. Both of them had phones. And I'm not making it about them. But because I don't give her what she wants, she extorts me through that. Then she turns around and tells me she's going to make my life miserable if I don't pay her the money, in which she's lying about $300 in 7 years. But nevertheless, that's something that child support has to deal with. I understand that, and I'm aware of that. I just want her to leave me alone. Don't call me. Don't text me. I don't do none of that to her. I don't want her popping up on me. I don't want her goons coming after me. I don't want, her harassing my job. I'm trying to make a physical living to take care of my kids while she's trying to bring me down, all because I don't want her. And I'm sorry I couldn't bring out the Texas to you, but that's all I have to say, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna put you back on mute. Nobody's gonna interrupt me. Nobody's gonna interrupt me. I don't know. I mean, I've looked back. There's history. They've denied. Now y'all are back. The person I feel sorry for are these children. Miss Barnett's children, y'all's 2 daughters. That's who I feel sorry for. Because no matter what, they are caught up in the middle of this. Now, Mr. Hopkins, you pay child support, you don't pay child support, you legitimate, you haven't legitimate, I don't know. But you made a choice to have children with Miss Jones. Good choice, bad choice, indifferent choice. That's the choice you made. All right. So these children didn't ask to be here. We all have choices we have made in life that we regret. But the regret that you were with Miss Jones shouldn't be a regret because you obviously have 2 beautiful children. So you can decide what kind of dad, father, whatever you want to be to them. Okay. I'm asking both of y'all right now to block one another's number. I mean, just see, I'm not listening. I got you on mute. Why I got you on mute is because I don't want to hear anything while I'm talking. Right? I want y'all to block each other's number. There is a website that's called, oh my God. Oh God, somebody help me. All right, hold on.
The Our Family
Our
Wizard.
Family Wizard. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Even Miss Free, sick. Quick. Our Family Wizard. Mr. Hopkins, Miss Jones, you both go to Our Family Wizard. It's a controlled platform. You have, if your children have extracurricular activities, they can put it on there. You can put it on a calendar. It also keeps up. You can talk to each other about the kids. Now, Mr. Hopkins, I don't know if these children were born of the marriage or if another case comes up. I can promise you, if y'all show up in front of me, I'll assign a guardian ad litem to see how all this has affected those kids, because those what matter to me. So keep it through there, because that way all you got to do when there's a guardian ad litem is give them access to your Our Family Wizard. They can see everything going back and forth. And I've already in my mind, I got the perfect guardian in my mind, because you guys got to do something. Because, Mr. Hopkins, don't text your daughter about Miss Jones. Don't. Just don't. Okay, just don't. Leave her out of it. Okay, just don't. Whatever you do, just don't. Miss Jones, leave your daughter's phone alone. Let her have her private conversation with her dad. And that, okay, give her a little bit of privacy. I mean, if she's getting on porn sites, then check her phone. But no, she's talking to her dad. Let her talk to her dad. And she looks like, I think she was walking around, she's a teenager, so she probably don't like either one of y'all. All she wants, or when they are teenage girls, all they gonna want is money, and y'all to leave them alone anyway. They're not gonna like either one of you when they're teenage girls. All right. So, Miss Jones, Mr. Hopkins has moved on. If he starts calling you and telling about his new girlfriends, first, you've already blocked his number, so he can't. Unless he puts it in Our Family Wizard, then you let him know that it don't. Don't listen to him. Who cares? You said he's been with hundreds of women. You seem to think he's all that. And Miss Barnett, don't text her. Don't have your friends text her. Y'all, please. Please, okay? No, don't unmute. Don't unmute. Don't unmute. Don't unmute. Don't unmute. Just don't. I am putting these in place. But I'm telling all of y'all to just please. There is so much going on in this world that's so serious that this seems a little petty at this point in time. It's harassment, going back and forth, y'all are all harassing one another, but it is so petty right now. The governor has issued a state of emergency and called out 1,000 National Guard because they're expecting riots. So there are things in the world. People in Ukraine are getting killed every day, but y'all fighting over who's screwing who and who wants who and who's having sex with who and who's. Stop. Just stop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my camera. I'm going to walk off this bench. Unfortunately, all I can get a drink up in here is some more Gatorade. I'm going to go get me a Gatorade, turn this off, and get back on at 2 o'clock. And at 2 o'clock, I want the 2 o'clock case. Mr. Hopkins, Miss Barnett, if Mr. Hopkins doesn't know how to work it to put his email in the chat, Miss Barnett, you place your email and his email in the chat for me. Miss Jones, place your email in the chat for me too. Y'all got to get past this. Dear God in heaven, there is nobody that's worth all this. No man, no woman, no nothing.
But Your Honor, can I say something before
I'm
you
not going to be in place. I've heard a whole bunch. Okay, Miss Barnett, put your emails in the chat. I'm going to send y'all the order. Miss Jones, leave them alone.
And that's a wrap on this case. The judge granted the temporary protection order, meaning the plaintiffs and the defendant must have no contact with each other. This could get tricky, especially with kids in the mix, but given how toxic things have become, it's hard to see a better solution. What are your thoughts on the outcome? Do you think the judge made the right call? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes of Family Court Drama.